payments generally to move from offline to online. And I spent some 7 years there, just in product, helping to build some of the products that a lot of people use and to power just payment services. The journey to Go Lemon was somewhat straightforward in the sense that what Paystack represents is largely infrastructure with tech that allows for a lot of other layers to be built on top, right? And that's what the opportunity with groceries is. The journey for Go Lemon started really from Paystack, and it started with just looking at data.
So you were looking at numbers.
Correct.
You were looking at, I guess, how much money was flowing in from one industry to another, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was
having access to the back end.
Yes, it was partly that, but it was also that we're seeing that year after year, tens of thousands or millions of Nigerians were getting familiar with paying online for different use cases, for savings, for financial services. But what the data showed at the time, or even up until now, that even though a lot of people spend, the average Nigerian home spends about 50% of their earnings on food and groceries.
Wow.
But even though people were getting familiar with paying online, a lot of those transactions and payments were still largely on services and outside of commerce, which they spend half of their earning on. So what that showed is that there was a trending, or there was an opportunity that was coming. On one hand, people were already getting familiar with paying online.
Yeah.
On the second hand, people were spending half of their earnings buying groceries and the things that they need to take care of their house, but they have to go in person to the market to do all of that.
Physically going.
Exactly.
Always physically going.
Exactly.
So this is a grocery store, but it's online.
Correct.
Trying to shift that mindset, help people understand how these beautiful tomatoes look on this site is going to look, is it going to look that good when it gets to my home? How, breaking that, it's a mental block really. It's a mindset that, okay, these guys can't really deliver as much as if I go to the market and see the produce for myself. How will you be able to surmount that?
Yes. It's a journey. That trust is one of the biggest challenges with generally commerce moving from in-person, where you feel and see, like you've described, to, I guess, digitizing some part of it, where you trust that someone brings in the quality of things that you need. But there's a lot of intentionality around that. In the background, what we're building is not just a last mile logistics service that brings the items to you. What we're building is an infrastructure that powers the end-to-end movement of goods from the source to you as a customer. So for us, there's a lot of things and data that we're using to improve. There's a lot of technology, but even like physical infrastructure that we're...
So I have to take you back a little. You said from the source. Is that the farmers?
Correct.
Are you using actual African Nigerian farmers?
Correct.
So Go Lemon isn't just about the tech.
Correct.
You're connecting with local producers, right?
Yes.
But how does the technology help their own experience? Yeah,
there's a lot of opportunities there. First is that the supply chain that powers our focus on grocery commerce in this part of the world is very fragmented, it's very disjointed. There's many touch points, and all of those touch points don't connect and don't touch themselves. They don't use data, they don't interact with each other. So where technology comes is in many fronts. On the consumer side, you see an app that you interact with. That's just one part of it. In fact, that's a tiny part of it. That's the easiest part of it. What happens in the background are a lot of interesting work that is also powered by tech, and I can specify. So for example, one of the most important learnings, it feels obvious when you think about it, but about 80% of grocery purchase are repeat stuff. Like people buy the same thing over and over. So what that means is that there's a lot of optimization that can come into, and efficiency that can come into the supply chain of goods movements from the source to the end by forecasting, by using data to predict like how consumers will behave, what they will buy, which helps to improve and reduce, for example, wastage, improve storage, controlling supply, demand. So there's a lot of technology work that happens in the background, and that's why we think of ourselves, or we are placed as an infra behind the shop that you interact with, which is an app.
Okay, so now when it comes to the experience from the producer's side, I say this because I think of the average farmer, probably somewhere in the north, or let's say middle belt, trying to get their produce down to Lagos. I'm just using Lagos as an example now. That journey, there's a lot that happens from there to Lagos. The vehicle, the people loading the produce onto the trucks, and then eventually it gets to a warehouse or a storage point in Lagos where it's now distributed, right?
Correct.
So you've talked about starting from the very beginning. How has technology improved that particular process? Yeah,
it's a journey. I wouldn't say that our touch point has like covered or the impacts at the moment. I think it's still, it's a journey. That's the way that I put it. So what it means, GoLemon launched approximately 2 years ago, 2024. So there's been 2 years of building those relationships and connecting and even convincing at the source that this is an opportunity that exists. So what it means for us is that at the moment, the level of interaction and exposure that we have with the source is still in the formative stage. There's a lot of value that we are already learning and offering to them. An example of that is we introduced an experience in the GoLemon ecosystem called Misfits. And that is a part of GoLemon that helps to handle produce that are otherwise waste, like things that people will dispose. But if you think about like traditional or cultural Nigeria, where when you go to the market, growing up, for example, I know that when I go to the market with my parents or with my mom, I know that the woman that sells tomato also offers esha at some discounts, right? Exactly, things that would go to waste. What we've done, for example, is that we introduced the line into the GoLemon products that allows for those farmers to sell those products through GoLemon at a reduced rate. And at the moment, even as a grocery business, we currently, our waste is less than 1% of our sales. Really? So those are things, and we're exposing, of course, in the long term, the idea is that we're able to drive this at scale and drive meaningful impact. But the foundation of it is as important as the end goal as well.
So for those that don't know, the esha or the waste products on the market can be used for so many different things. It can be used in snail farming, for instance. It can also be used in fertilizer production, rather compost production, which is also helpful for the farmer. So I get how you've decided to also take control of the waste products as well. It's a very, very impactful aspect of things. Thank you so much for doing that. So now let's talk about the average person and trust. I've had a few experiences online, because I know you have a background in fintech. I do understand the security aspect of things. You are well aware. People putting in their details, having someone to interact with, that also adds to cost on your bottom line, right? So how have you been able to sort of surmount those challenges, make sure that everything is seamless without so much human interaction?
Yes, it's building on top of what exists, and that's really how innovation works. So what it means is that we try to become a specialist at something, and what we're trying to be specialist at is like the supply chain and the movement of goods. But what we also do is collaborate and build on top of existing infrastructure that allows the work and also help to emphasize trust. So for example, when you're paying on GoLemon, you're paying with familiar platforms like Paystack, where you know that GoLemon is not managing your card payments. The technology is built on top of world-class tech like AWS and so on. That just, there's a lot of intentionality that has gone into it. But again, what we do is that we focus on the opportunity that exists, like in itself, and then we build on top of existing platforms that help to sort of portray trust to customers.
There are a lot of doubts with regards to the use of AI, right? There's a particular online website, it's an international one, has 4 letters in it. I'm not going to say the name, but there's a lot of pictures of AI-based models wearing clothes and enhanced photos and all that, making things look all glossy and glamorous. And then when the product eventually arrives, it doesn't look exactly, as you saw. I'm a little concerned about that journey between, getting people to trust what they're seeing on the site and actually making that purchase? The speed, how much time does it take for people to make that decision on a platform like GoLemon? Yeah,
for GoLemon, at the moment, we cater to 2 use cases, if I put it that way. First is there is the impulsive, quick commerce type business, and we've just gotten into a partnership with Chowdeck that helps to power last mile delivery for quick delivery. So it means that you buy your groceries now, you run out of toothpaste or you run out of tomatoes, and you can get it to you in like 15, 20, 30 minutes. Right? But there's also the large basket purchases, which is typical on our primary platform, where it's at the end of the month, you get your salary, you want to, but you know that grocery purchase where you stock up for the rest of the family, you buy the rice and the yam and the water and everything. The oil, everything. Exactly. And that is also the use case. In that scenario, we deliver next day. So you place your order today and you get it tomorrow. So trust is very essential. In fact, it's the life of our business, and we're super intentional about it. I have to say thank you so much, Yinka, for coming to talk to us about GoLemon and, of course, the technology behind it. It's been so well thought out and so well structured, and we have to appreciate the fact that, hey, technology is the way to go when purchasing, especially when it comes to groceries and local products now. All right, then, we're going to be taking a quick break. There's still so much more coming your way on Wake Up Nigeria.
Every morning, we help you start your day.
But now, we're about to change the way you shop forever.
Introducing Wake Up and Shop, the brand new shopping experience, bringing top quality products, trusted brands, and jaw-dropping deals straight to your screen live.
So why stress? Why pay full price when you can grab it at unbelievable discounts?
From must-haves for your home to lifestyle goodies that make your life sweeter, we've got it all, and it's all for you.
This is fun shopping.
No, this is smart shopping.
This is affordable shopping. This is live shopping on live TV.
Don't just watch, be part of the action. Grab your phone and scan the QR code right there on your screen. Once you scan, it takes you straight to our special page where you can get exclusive offers and deals. So go ahead, scan it now. Follow the quick steps and unlock something special from Wake Up Nigeria.
Don't blink, guys. Wake up and shop every day on Wake Up Nigeria.
This is not just a round table. This is the Black Table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
My name
na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top your view pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
After
that day, the man
you no go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy small thing, don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as he be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not there for her,
na the woman.
talk, no, they be person, you make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good. Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Look, we don't even take responsibility for the children.
Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Welcome to What's Up and About, and Winfrey's here, Rumor's here, Titi's here.
Hey.
Presents.
You are blessed among women today.
Yeah.
The
most important being Chef. What are you doing?
Chef Builder.
Chef Builder. Chef Builder, I love your smile.
Oh,
I love your smile.
I'm sure it's just a smile you love.
But I love the food also. Okay, so
food?
we want to talk about Butter Boriski Davido, but just before that, Rume has a few things. Maybe we can just have one or two words about it. Some remarkable things happening in the world at different times.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we could just mention one or two. Let's just gloss over them and then move on to this other discussion.
Fantastic. Thank you for giving me I appreciate this moment. Thank you so much.
So time to go.
All right, so we're just looking at good news around the world. And first, China has banned Onlyfans, calling it a Western disease, in quotes, that leads to societal decline and poses as a threat to public order.
I'm against that.
wow.
So I want to know your thoughts.
Freedom of choice to walk.
So I think you should take like probably next two.
Okay. So another one is France has banned influencers from promoting a dangerous cosmetic surgery.
I like that.
And extreme dieting products to protect young people.
Very
like
important. Very, very important.
I like that. So that's what we do. Give us the next one. They will now vote for yes or no.
This one is for us.
Okay, yes or no.
Okay.
Don't worry. Titi, that one's for them.
Okay, so scientists in Japan just created a plant-based plastic that completely dissolves in salt water within hours without leaving any microplastics behind, especially with the talk about, plastic leaving for decades.
They need to protect that
centuries.
And environmental.
They need to protect that man.
And things like that.
What he has done is he has changed the world with that one product. They need to protect that man. That guy needs super security because of those people.
At least with that one, you will not be banning plastic in Lagos. And you will not be seeing plastic in your waterways.
But a very good question. How much would that plastic cost?
Okay, that's another thing now.
But then again, because it also depends. I feel for me, when I actually went through the stories, I think what I just see is people who are responsible for, they're thinking about not just themselves, right? They're thinking about the people that live around them, the world they live in, and how their input is actually helping to make it a better place. I mean, recently, I know I was watching the news, I saw something about, I think, Japan planning to do a solar system around the moon now, and all of that. That literally is going to permanently be charged by the sun and provide the entire world with electricity. And I'm like,
what? People are thinking with their brains.
And that's what sometimes I'm just like, am I a human being? I'm like, I feel like
people are thinking.
People are actually
you need to really ask that question.
No, seriously. And I feel like it's just beautiful to watch people.
But you know that man can actually survive on the moon, right? You know we can actually survive on it. It just remains small. Make Elon Musk and some other big boys. They just put minds together. They'll find a way to colonize the moon.
I feel like Zuckerberg stood up to say that 99% of his wealth will be dedicated to a world without sickness. For the fact that somebody can think that way.
I actually saw this. He's also doing like I call it a giveaway of over $2,000 to some people that he's doing something, and it's just amazing. I think for me, it's still just the level at which people care for other people. It's not enough for you to just see something trending and just download it. For instance, now the whole OnlyFans ban now. Mike, you'll be all right. I know there are sites and websites you can visit for your but then again, if you look at the
funny enough, to be told, I have never visited OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, so why
are you serious?
Fact.
Never.
Have you?
Yes, I actually have one.
I've never visited OnlyFans. But
I have one. You have one?
I have.
You have an OnlyFans? Please, I want that account now.
I want OnlyFans.
You know something about OnlyFans?
But you don't have, it's not, they do all sorts of things on OnlyFans.
There are people that they just put their finger there.
Yes.
What happens is that
people have finger fetish.
Paid social media platform
For what purpose?
There's no purpose. Everything you want to do.
No. I think at the end of the day, you intentionally, even in law, right? So that's the difference between murder and manslaughter.
Wow.
Do you understand? No, I'm telling you. Because one, there's intent. The other one, there's no intent. So even if you are putting the tip of your hair, you know the intent.
Because
you're also
paying for it.
Yes.
So there are actually people that read stories
on OnlyFans.
Yes.
What if the voice is what it is?
Intellectuals are there.
What if the voice is what it is?
Research.
Yeah, that's
Research is there.
Research.
But you know that
sing.
so a
People
lot of times people go on OnlyFans for fetish. Maybe you have a food fetish. You want to go on OnlyFans.
Can you see the people look at people's faces?
You guys are using us for cruise at this point.
Don't do that.
No,
Stop.
Mike,
Look,
please follow me on OnlyFans.
like I said, I'm disappointed. I've
The
never
Nigerian
been able
government,
to
please, I'm
access.
calling you at this point in time.
Wow.
Please, do
Okay,
something.
come on.
But I want to also touch on
it's what people use the platform for that makes it bad. There is the dark side of Twitter.
Of course.
X.
Of course.
Trust me, if you see that, you will remove that app from your phone if you know what people are doing on that app.
I agree with you, but I think let's also touch on France has banned influencers from promoting dangerous cosmetic surgery, and especially because we've seen the craze of BBLs in Nigeria. In fact, we'll have conversations about that on this table. And extreme dieting, there's the GLP-1s, which are the Ozempic, Mounjaro, and whatnot, and a lot of people are now taking it because when influencers...
Yeah, she's very
I've considered those things before.
Because I've considered it.
Yes,
I have actually.
It's just not really sustainable when you think about it. It makes sense to just have the mindset of keeping fit.
Works wonders.
It does, but then there's something called the Ozempic face.
I hate that face.
Ozempic face. People,
because you're losing muscles from your face.
You're losing so much.
However, I've done research on that. All you have to do is make sure you're eating right. You're going to the gym. But then this is where the problem is. When you go on Ozempic or Mounjaro for, let's say, 3 months, what happens after then? You're going to put on the weight back. So that has been my own fear. And that's the reason why I've said, you know what, I'd rather use a sustainable means. And me and Mike, we've been going to the gym, killing ourselves at it. Even though he left, he did not come back. And that's why I did not post the video.
You put your something that
on Mike.
No.
Okay,
that's where the hell is coming from.
That's what I'm going to deal with him. It's part of it. Mike is so lazy. Mike is like, no, Ruma, we don't have to do
you know why? Do you know why? Because Mike is one of those people that if you just do like this, the muscle will just, you know what I'm saying?
He's not fighting.
He's not
visceral fat. He's not fighting that.
There's something you just said now which is very true. I am a very lazy person. I am. And people don't understand what lazy means. I think people, when they misconstrue the word of being lazy. I remember Bill Gates said something. He said whenever he goes for a job, he looks for the laziest person. The thing with lazy people is this: they find the best and the most convenient way to get something done.
Please, I want to tell you Mike's convenient way of doing it. Mike will say we should do one set of one program. That's his convenient way.
Wait now.
Should I cast you?
Wait
because
now.
Mike knows that one set is all.
Wait now. I'm coming. Let me get there. And the thing with this is that when you say a lazy person, doesn't necessarily mean that they don't work hard. But they can be selective in how they go and what they are doing.
Mike, what's today's day? That's Thursday.
I promise you, that's not the definition of it.
Mike, let's go to the gym.
Honestly.
People say you've done research. Wait now, you say you've done research. Research is not reading. Research is going into the product and looking at the pros and see.
Can you see the smirk on his face? Please, can we see the close up? There's a smirk on his face.
The truth is, I kind of get where Mike is going. The people that created AIs were looking for easier ways to get money.
But they are not lazy. That's not laziness.
I said easier ways. I didn't say lazy ways.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that's smart. That's working smart.
Mike, you can say I'm trying to side
lazy. That's working smart. A lazy person will think about it and never do anything about it.
Oh, avoid it. Avoid it.
Did you hear what the Bible says about laziness?
Wow.
They carry spoon to their
We're going spiritual.
No, we are going spiritual. No, when he says lazy, I have to say Mike is not lazy.
Thank you,
they say lazy people cannot put spoon in their mouth. Let me show you that I'm not lazy.
Wow, Mike. Don't burn your mouth.
Way to go about it.
Don't burn your mouth. While Mike is pilfering the gizzard or what? No, Asu. Please permit us to take.
Please, we want to know your thoughts. We want to know your thoughts on all of these stories that we're taking today. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's take that break.
Introducing the new Jig Sachet. Whitening your whites has never been more affordable. Now you can keep
our music and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith, believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth unafraid to rise, rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping. Now hope
they carry us.
Even when wahala they choke, we stand gidigba. Hope they waka with us for downfall.
They gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit in no fit scatter. Hope now that pikin where they read ABCD and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope now the mama where they fry akara, we see the reason say
tomorrow go soft for her.
Naija,
your freedom na promise. Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen, and you just might get a chance to take your shot at
great conversations, and of course great guests, and we're going for the second hour right about now.
Yes, we are. Quite interesting. Our chef builder, that as soon is it's many things all in one.
And the potatoes are almost ready. Look at it, crispy.
She took the lead now, so she had to follow.
So the whole point is for it to be crispy on the outside, but soft in the inside. So when you chew it, it feels crispy, but it's soft inside.
I'm tempted to chew one now, if I'm being honest, but yes, guys.
So then I already made our dip, so which is lemon juice, lemon zest. That is, I grated some lemon, the back of the lemon, then with honey, cayenne pepper.
See, I know you've done a great deal already. Don't worry, we're gonna come back to this. We'll let you know how it's going in the kitchen, okay, guys? Take it away.
Absolutely. Remember, what does that remind you of? Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside.
A bottle of presenter ready for today. To kill it.
We're definitely meant to have that later on the show.
All right. Of course, Akin Bogun is here of Kore Mobility. We're going to be talking about electric cars versus your regular cars. Which would you go for?
Hybrid.
Hybrid?
In Nigeria.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll bring up that to the discussion. Just after this, we'll have that discussion.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Then we have another discussion, yeah?
We have another. Okay, MC R&B. Yes, Michael's meant to be on that one. But he's here, and of course, that's going to be a very interesting one.
I hope where we go there that day for his show.
Yes.
Because it's high tension, high voltage.
High tension.
Electricity everywhere. I don't know. Let lights be there.
Let grid not collapse.
Let grid not collapse for that day.
If you draw
the voltage and electricity. And tension, but yeah, MCR&B will be here a little bit later for a discussion.
Absolutely. We also, had a first musical performance earlier from Fresh Boy. We'll be having another one, so stick around, of course, because it's pre-weekend, so yeah, we have to set the mood properly.
All right, that's it.
Yes, that's about it.
All right. The tech discussion with Aki is coming right up after this.
We help you start your day.
But now we're about to change the way you shop forever. Forever.
Introducing Wake Up and Shop, the brand new shopping experience, bringing top quality products, trusted brands, and jaw-dropping deals straight to your screen live.
So why stress? Why pay full price when you can grab it at unbelievable discounts?
From must-haves for your home to lifestyle goodies that make your life sweeter. We've got it all, and it's all for you.
This is fun shopping. No, this is smart shopping. This is affordable shopping. This is live shopping on live TV.
Don't just watch, be part of the action. Grab your phone and scan the QR code right there on your screen. Once you scan, it takes you straight to our special page where you can get exclusive offers and deals. So go ahead, scan it now. Follow the quick steps and unlock something special from Wake Up Nigeria.
Don't blink, guys. Wake up and shop every day on Wake Up Nigeria.
All right, we have quite an interesting discussion this morning. Our topic, let me start with the topic before we go into the guest. From fuel to savings, why electric vehicles make more economic sense for Nigerian transport operators and car owners. Why do electric vehicles make more sense? And our guest this morning is a man of many parts. I don't know where to start. He holds a BSc in civil engineering, an MSc in water and environmental engineering, an MBA in business marketing. He is an executive training from Lagos Business School, a current certified engineer. He has been in banking for God knows how long, and then he's moving into tech. He's also an author, man of many parts. He's also a friend of the house. Akin Bogun, it's great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you much
He's
for
also
having me again.
The VP at Mobility, at Kore Mobility and Electronics and Energies. It's great to have you.
Same here.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get straight into it. I had the pleasure of driving some EVs, of course, from Kore. That was for next year. You will get to see all of that full where we get that package produced. Absolutely. And it was just quite an experience. Look, driving an electric vehicle is just something entirely different. But let's get to it. How is it that in a country where we still have challenges with power, how does it make more sense to drive an electric vehicle at this particular point in time?
Thank you, Mike. So basically, EVs, electric vehicles, short for EVs, they've come to stay. They are starting out because it is no longer an environmental decision. It's a financial decision. It's a conversation around how much money you're able to save by driving with electric vehicles. Now, typically in Nigeria, if you ride an electric vehicle, you probably spend an average of about 100 to 125 naira per kilometer, if you look at it in that sense. But if you ride your regular vehicles with petrol driven, you're spending about 225 to 250 naira per kilometer. That's how much it translates into cost. So it depends on how often you ride, your cost of, fueling your vehicle becomes pretty much very high. Well, electric vehicle is able to save you that money, not just in fueling costs, because obviously the cost of electricity is much lower than it is to power your vehicles with petrol. The other interesting part about it also is the fact that the cost of electricity, which is the naira per kilowatt hour, is relatively stable, more static, in tariffs than you have for fuel. Fuel is very volatile. Right now we're crossing the 1,000 naira mark. So for as long as the fuel can fluctuate and go back and forth, there's no predictability about how much money you're spending for commuting. All right. So the electric vehicle comes in as an alternative, innovative alternative that saves you money for transiting, for commuting, and yet allows you to enjoy the smart tech and innovation that comes with it.
You mentioned smart tech. We just showed a part of the interactive screen.
Right.
It was something else.
Absolutely.
I drove that car. It was too much for one. It was too much to put because every single thing was tech based.
Absolutely.
Isn't that? You know, we come in manual. We know how to push the car. Something happens and all of that. When you have a car like this, let's look at this. Where everything, and I mean everything because that was me trying it out.
Right.
This car had everything automated, digitized.
Fantastic.
How can we, in such a country as we have now, how do we maneuver with such a technological innovation?
So let me start first by trying to relieve the experience you had. For instance, when you drove into the vehicle, when you got into the vehicle and sat into the car, you saw the minimalist design that it had. Very different ambience. You noticed that there were no buttons. Electric cars do not have buttons. They have screens. They have this 15-inch infotainment screen where all of it, the interaction within the vehicle and yourself happens. The vehicle, the seats can adjust to your size, to your length. Allows you to get
that
very
one happened. In fact, let's not hear me. It happened. You get in and then it moves up. It adjusts. You can also adjust more if you want, but it's. And then when you turn off the car and open the door, it goes back to give you a chance to get.
So it allows, if you have multiple users, it can record the physique and the style, so it fits into the kind of person that's coming in to drive it. It has that sort of memory. It also has some massage points. For instance, the Savannah, which is one of the vehicles we have, has some massage points. You sit in the vehicle and then it helps you feel more comfortable as you drive. Now, when you drive the vehicles, one of the first things that hits you is the fact that it's absolutely quiet. There's no rumbling of the engine, there's no revving of the engine, and then so one of the first experience you have is the fact that it's very quiet. You don't even know if you've started it, and you're wondering if people will know that you're moving. Another thing that hits you outside the quietness of the vehicle is the fact that once you step on the accelerator, it's a one-pedal driving. Once you step on the pedal, the vehicle delivers instant torque to the vehicle, so the vehicles move almost instantly. There's an immediate response to movement. So every time you step on the pedal, it moves almost immediately, and then you feel the surge of energy that comes in as you drive. And it gives you the impression as though you're in a jet or a rocket.
While I was driving, when you take your leg off the accelerator, it almost comes to a stop at that moment. So it's almost like you're learning how to drive. It's different from driving your normal car. But let's get to the part that many people want to know now. Charging.
Good.
And I'm like, okay, so if a tank can take me to Ibadan or take me to Akure and back, if I travel to Akure and I don't have where to charge, and the car now lose this thing and just leave me on the road, I'll carry towing machine from Lagos to come and tow the car. What happens in such scenarios?
One of the 4 different things that is bedeviling the adoption of electric vehicles in Nigeria is range anxiety. And it's not just here in Nigeria, anywhere in the world. Everybody thinks, how do I get from one place to the other without having to start looking for where to charge? The market in Nigeria for electric vehicles is very nascent. We're right at the beginning stage, and so it will ramp us as we go. Kore Mobilities, for instance, has about 10 charging stations here in Lagos, which means you can plan and schedule your movement such that you can drive into any of the charging stations and self-charge, which means you don't need an attendant to do that. You can go in there with your phone, and then you scan the QR codes and charge your vehicle. We have some of these chargers at the Sheraton. For those who have gone to the Sheraton hotels, you'd see it there. You'd see it at the Marriott Hotel. You'd also see it at the Federal Palace Hotel. You find it at the Marina head office of the Sterling Bank. You find it in the Ilupeju head office of Sterling Bank. So we've got about 10 of them, functional, fast DC charging. You get your car charged in less than 1 hour or thereabout, and then you're back on the road. Now, for every vehicle you buy from Kore Mobilities, you get to have an home charger. It comes with the vehicle as part of the kit. We install it at the house. So basically, you can charge your vehicles while you're at home. So you only need to charge opportunistic charging when you're on the road because you're probably running out of juice. Now, that charger that you have at home can charge your vehicle overnight, the same way you charge your phones overnight, right? And the amount of electricity that is consumed for charging is just equivalent to about running your 2 ACs, 2 horsepower ACs for, say, 7 or 8 hours, which is just as much electricity that you need to move your vehicle. And that electricity is still far cheaper, roughly half of the cost that it would take for you to run your petrol vehicles. So, like I said earlier, it is not only an environmental choice, it is a financial decision. It's a chance where you're looking at the option of buying vehicles that gets you where you're going in a far cheaper way than it would if you had used an alternative fossil fuel, diesel run or petrol
and
vehicles.
all of that. Okay, all right, wonderful, wonderful. So to wrap up, we're just saying that generally, in how long, when you look at the adoption and how we are as a country, how well do you think, how far do you think it will get to a point where, I know it's where the world is as at now,
right.
How soon do you think Nigeria can get to that stage? Let's wrap up with that.
I mean, the world is not there yet.
Adoption.
The world is not there yet. I mean, we have policies within the country already suggesting that we can go net zero by 2060.
Okay.
And even in Lagos State, we're beginning to have standardized documents, policies developed specifically to replace a lot of the vehicles currently within the country to electric. The adoption for electric vehicles in Nigeria would start first with light EVs like electric tricycles, electric motorcycles, which we're already seeing. And then we then see commercial vehicles like Ubers and all of that. For instance, Korea runs Cab Zero. Cab Zero, it's an all-electric fleet which you can order from any of the retail popular brands like Uber or Bolt. And when you order it, an electric car simply just wheels down to your doorsteps and moves you around. What we found is that it's very much cheaper running those vehicles on electricity than it is running on petrol. Now, the other problem around the adoption includes, okay, well, we don't have enough charging. We don't have the grid, for instance. We can have an energy mix where solar and grid and battery is available for charging these vehicles at different parts in the country or in the urban centers like Lagos. What it means is government policies has to encourage people to set up this sort of charging points across so that, the range anxiety that I mentioned earlier becomes something of the past. The other part of things that needs to happen before we get to that El Dorado is to have more technicians that are vast with repairing these vehicles.
And have the knowledge.
And that's also happening. We're having more of these brands like BYD, like Kore Mobility, which is basically an indigenous Nigerian electric brand because the cars are branded Kore. We have technicians that are, competent enough to repair these vehicles. We have a supply chain that has spare parts ready. And there's a warranty for the vehicles. Where you can buy the vehicles and you can enjoy a warranty for up to 5 years on the batteries.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Akim. It was a pleasure having you here. And more grease to your elbows. Walter.
Thank you.
All right.
Fantastic.
Okay, all right, that was it. So we'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.
Toilets have stains which bleach cannot clean effectively. But Harpic is thicker and sticks better, which gives 10x better cleaning versus bleach and kills germs.
Oh, wow.
You can now see that Harpic is better than bleach.
Watching Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Every clash of ideas begin the same way. Differences could be a disagreement.
Two voices, two views, standing apart.
Or an argument.
A battle to win, to prove, or to conquer.
Both are born from differences. One can open the door to respect.
Sound, are you ready?
And the other close it with fire. Two perspectives, but one big issue.
Are you good?
Yes, I'm good to go. So do we argue to fight or disagree to understand?
3, 2, 1, we are live.
This is the big...
You guys, this was just about Ira Star and Rema now.
You day wine. It's all over my FYP. But me, I don't know, Sha. Cause fake blogs yakpa. And if you know how it's straight from the source, no cap, no fake news, just pure entertainment.
I low-key feel like an insider right now.
I know, right?
TVC be cooking.
Real talk. It's like Gist Express, premium gist on cruise mode. Always first, always next.
Clock it.
Fuck it.
You know what, guys? I just joined
Active.
Jess is right. What you're trying to say to you is, for your premium entertainment content, scan the QR code on your screen right now to join the TVC Entertainment WhatsApp channel.
Hey!
I go shook on for you.
You already know, guys. E-Splash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's E-Splash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silenced, even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith.
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth, unafraid to rise, rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
9 voices
Refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
To keep building, to keep hoping.
All right, we are in the kitchen and breakfast is almost served.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm sure you can see that. So what are we doing now? The asun is ready.
Almost.
Okay, our fries are ready.
Yes.
And they taste really good. Soft on the inside, crispy on the outside. Amazing.
So what I did is I sauteed the onions for the asun. I
Okay.
cut in thin slices so that it's visible in the goat meat.
Except for people like Olamide, but yeah, please go ahead.
So then afterwards, you know, the onions is going to release its own flavor into the oil.
Yes.
Then you add your pepper mix, allow it to fry for a little, like the heat should be low heat, so it does not burn.
Okay.
So when you allow it to fry for like 5 to 10 minutes, taste it. If it tastes cooked, because it has to be cooked.
Yes. Not like it's flapping you left, right, and center.
It has to be cooked. Then that's why I say on low heat. Then you add in, I added in my asun seasoning.
Yes, that you told me
And
about.
that was the same asun seasoning I used in marinating the goat meat before I oven baked it.
Oh, nice. So you just marinated it, put it in the oven, and that was it?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So I let it cook in the oven. So you
Yes.
can also do outdoor grill.
If you want that
Yeah,
too.
and grill it. Then you can have your meat in large chunks. Already I had it cut, then without the bones.
Okay.
Then I did
So you
that,
debone them first.
Yeah.
So now we're done with the sauce. We've added the asun.
Then I want to add some green bell peppers to it.
Okay, so this is gourmet asun. So you know asun that went to Harvard? That's this one of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Street style, but elevated street style asun.
Fantastic. Now tell us about these fries. Because I tasted one and it was really so good. It was very soft on the inside, but on the outside it was crispy.
Yeah.
So how did you do it?
So first I have a boiling water. I make sure it's boiling, because if it's not boiling and you add it to it, you still wait for it to cook, it might not give you the result you want.
Consistency that you
Yes.
want.
So make sure it's boiling, then add in your potatoes. Leave it for like 3 minutes, then take it out immediately, drain out the water, pour some cold water to it to stop the cooking process. Then you can go ahead to start frying it.
Yeah, so basically you blanched the potatoes.
Yes.
And that's what gave it that really nice texture.
Yes.
I wish I could describe this to you, but trust me, it was doing a party in my mouth. It was heavenly, like so good. And I told her, I said, I'm going to try this recipe. So if you're at home and you're watching, I think this is something you should definitely try out. You know, you want that elevated, you know, palate. This is definitely something you should try. Just try and blanch your potatoes and fry them. Trust me, it makes everything different. A huge difference, and it's so nice. So we're about plating.
So then I have my dip.
Yes.
Which I already mentioned earlier. So lemon and lemon
That's why we
zest.
have the lemon over here.
So, and the lemon zest is the back of the lemon. You grate a bit of it and add it to it. Lemon juice, lemon zest, my parsley, mayo, Greek yogurt, just in little proportions. Depends on the quantity you're making though. Then honey. It is optional if you don't want honey, but I think honey is good. It balances the flavor.
Yeah,
So-
as well as the lemon as well.
So you just keep it in the fridge for like 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes at most, then bring it out to enjoy with your fries.
Fantastic. And how long can this last for? Can you make it in bulk?
Yes, you can make it. You can make the potato in bulk.
Okay.
So if you make it in bulk like that, that process that I use, you can put it in the fridge. So maybe you are busy, you have a busy schedule, so you can make large quantity, put it in the fridge. In fact, you can put it in the freezer.
Okay.
I've tried it before. If you put it in the freezer, anytime you want to use it, just bring it out
And fry.
it.
Fantastic.
But make sure it's not staying long in the oil.
Yes.
So.
Okay. And but if you are making this from scratch, how long will it take? What's the cooking time?
For, let's say, 30 minutes for the potato, vice versa the asun, because you must have prepped the goat meat ahead. So this will not, cooking the asun sauce will not take you up to 10-15 minutes.
Okay. As well as the potatoes. So in 30 minutes,
while you're doing the asun, you're also frying your potatoes. So they're all ready to get that.
And you're making your dip as well.
Yes.
That's if you don't have it in your fridge.
Yeah.
So this is a quick, easy recipe to make for you and your loved ones at home. And if you're wondering, what is she talking about? What are they talking about? Well, we're talking about the gourmet asun and potato fries that Chef Belda has done the honor of making right here in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, and it's looking really, really good. I mean, I wish you can zoom into the pot. Yeah, it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to taste it. So it's almost ready.
Yes, it's ready.
Oh, it's ready.
Yeah, so we can serve.
We can serve. So see, breakfast is served. Even though I'm tempted to like just take another one, but you know what? I'm going to hold myself. It's called self-control, okay?
Yeah.
But well done, Chef Belda. This looks really, really good. I love it. I love it. My producer is telling me, okay, you know what? I will help myself. Have
a taste.
Nobody should jealous me. Where's Mike?
We have enough to go around.
I mean, I shouldn't be eating while working.
But you like it, right?
But it's, Chef Belda, this is good. This is good food.
Yeah.
Trust me, this is so nice.
And you know potato has fiber in it, so it helps clear your gut in a way.
As well.
Yeah.
Yesterday we spoke about, of course, having a good plate and thinking of your starchy vegetables that you should have. And potatoes are one of those starchy vegetables that really help you. So, like Chef Belda said, it has fiber, so that's something you should be,
incorporating in your diet.
Adding into your diet, because it's amazing. And it's filling as well.
Yes.
So you don't have to eat too much. You're fine. And next thing, if you want that nice body, it starts to trim off, okay?
Yeah.
And imagine pairing it with your asun. Come on, what else do you want?
And has some sweet pepper in it, so.
What else do you want? See, we're giving that to you right here. This is Harvard level that we're giving to you right here in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. This is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and plate.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to make use of this. So just go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm learning, and I hope that you are too. So some of the ingredients we used, of course, was our goat's meat. We had our pepper mix, the asun spice, some onions. I'm trying to remember. What else?
We have asun spice, the onions,
the pepper mix.
I didn't add salt to it because I'm not really a fan of putting salt. It's only when I feel like the season I need to add just a bit of salt. For this now, I did add salt. I only added salt to the water I use in cooking the potatoes. That's all.
Okay. So dish. Ooh, that looks fancy. Yeah. Breakfast is served. So if you're at home, I hope you're salivating and saying, why am I not in the studio with them? Ooh, that's so beautiful. Look at it. So we can just put it over here.
Yeah.
So our camera can pick it up. And see, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So beautiful. Ready for you. Okay, so we're going to continue with all of this, right? Breakfast is served, but we're going to go on a quick break. When we return, Wake Up Nigeria continues. MC R&B is in the studio, and it will be right up next. See you after this.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Get
ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Albert Chinua Lumogu Achebe was born November 16, 1930 in Ogidi, Nigeria. He went to Government College in Umuahia, Nigeria. In 1948, Achebe won a scholarship to the University of Ibadan to study medicine, but after a year, he changed his major to writing. After graduation in 1953, he became a scriptwriter for the Nigerian Broadcasting Service, NBS, eventually becoming the head programmer for the discussion series. In 1956, he visited London for the first time to take a training course with the BBC. On returning, he moved to Enugu and edited and produced stories for the NBS. Achebe was unhappy with books about Africa written by British authors such as Joseph Conrad and John Buchan because he felt the descriptions of African people were inaccurate and insulting. In his spare time, he worked on Things Fall Apart. The novel was published in 1958. The book won immediate international recognition and also became the basis for a play. His second book, No Longer at Ease, published in 1960, is set in the last decade before Nigeria achieved independence. In 1961, Chinua Achebe met and married Christiana Chinwe Okoli, and they eventually had 4 children. The third book in the African trilogy, Arrow of God, was published in 1964. Achebe published his 4th novel, A Man of the People, in 1966. The novel tells the story of the widespread corruption of Nigerian politicians and ends in a military coup. During the Biafra conflict, Achebe's house was bombed and his friend Christopher Okimi was killed. Achebe and his family went into hiding in Biafra and then fled to Britain for the duration of the war. From 1972 to 1976, Achebe held a visiting professorship in African literature at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. After that, he returned again to teach at the University of Nigeria. He became chair of the Association of Nigerian Writers and edited Uwandi Igbo, a journal of Igbo life and culture. Although he wrote many essays and kept involved with the writing community, Achebe did not write another book until 1988's Anthills of the Savannah. In 1990, Achebe was involved in a car crash in Nigeria, which damaged his spine so badly he was paralyzed from the waist down.
Thank you so much for staying with us. It's been an amazing day, an amazing show so far on the Arty Tuesday, and now it's time for a very interesting conversation. And I have with me MC R&B. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming down from your penthouse to come and visit us today.
Oh yeah, now I get the point. Yeah. At least the first time being here, though.
First time being here. Yeah. Amazing, amazing. I'm here to talk about something very, very special, right? But before that, I mean, okay, no, let's even go right into it. So MC R&B, and of course, I literally saw the pendant on your neck, and I was like, oh, HVD. Okay, I was thinking, what's it from? And then you said high voltage doings. Yeah. Please put perspective for us.
Okay,
what is that about?
So high voltage doings has always been a way, or should I say, sentence that my friends used to describe me. Okay. So I'm always very
high
active.
Energy.
Yeah, high energy.
Oh, wow, wow.
So when I moved to Lagos and I wanted to kick off my comedy show or restart my comedy show and music show, I was like, okay, what's the best name name for a show that people will easily relate to? So I just went with the high voltage doings with R&B.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I've been doing that for the last 5 years now.
5 years,
yeah.
Okay.
5 years, no, 4 years.
4
yeah,
years.
4 years.
Okay.
Though,
So
4
this
years.
will be the 5th year.
5th edition, yeah, 5th edition because I did Benin last year.
Oh, you did
so
Benin
it was
last year.
3rd and 4th last year, yeah.
Okay, amazing. So now you did Benin last year, and of course you did Lagos last year.
Yeah,
as well.
I did
So you did
Lagos
2 in a year.
In a year.
More power to you.
Amen.
Anyway, so what is it like? I mean, planning. I know we have a lot of comedians these days, and people are doing shows up and down. But some people have actually even left the live and stand-up comedy as it is, and have gone into digital and skit making and all of that, right? But what is it about stand-up that still has you there?
Yes, stand-up is like you being original. So if you decide to move away from that, you are still following the money. The same way doing stand-up.
But do you think it's easier to make money on like social media and other ways?
Yeah, it is a bit easier. Like if you are not doing that, you have to be doing show. And putting up a show is hectic. It's crazy.
I can imagine.
Especially with the whole economic skills people give hand. But on social media, you can just go do your skit, record it on phone, and post it. And if you are monetized, you get a couple of coins, probably in dollars you get. So it's a bit easier. That's why you see some of us, like me, I only create content when I'm doing my show just to promote the show because it's also stressful too, though. I won't lie. Yes, creating content is crazy. So big shout out to the guys that are doing well in that field too. But then again, stand-up comedy will always be stand-up comedy. Why we or the people in stand-up comedy will probably venture in other stuff is following the money, as I said earlier.
True. Okay, now let's talk about you coming, even deciding. Do you understand? Because to do this for 4 years and then the 5th year, I mean, even 2 in a year, I know there's definitely something there. So at what point did you realize, okay, you know what? I think I'm funny. I need to do this. I need to go into comedy. Like, when did you realize that?
So even before the radio profession, I was an MC way back in Benin, actually. And should I say, I started MCing professional in 2009. And I did my first show in Benin in 2011. So it was more like a copy of Night of 1,000 Laughs.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So
I
that
remember
was
I didn't used to miss Night of 1,000 Laughs for anything.
So I think Night of 1,000 Laughs was more like a motivation for every other comedian to start doing, start doing their shows. So that was like the foundation.
The foundation, yes.
Yeah. So I was also part of those that was inspired by what they were doing and the likes of them. Should I say Basket Man? I would die. Yeah.
Yes,
so I did my first show 2011 in Benin. Did another one 2012. Did a couple of other shows before I moved from Benin to Ibadan. So the show part just stopped when I moved to Ibadan because I was trying to understand the environment while working in Ibadan as an on-air personality. But by God's grace, I moved to Lagos 2018, and I was like, okay. So like, let me come back to the show. Yeah, so that's how I started 2023.
And how was that particular edition for you?
So surprisingly, it was as if everybody was waiting for me to kick off doing the show. Yeah, I remember some of my friends and people from Benin and even Abuja came to Lagos just to support and attend my show. So that was more like a motivation. So, boy, you're supposed to start this since it's been great. It's been great.
Oh, nice. Now let's talk about talents. Now, you know, to some people, I mean, some people are naturally funny. Some people have to now sit down and like plan their jokes and like write it down. So which are you? Do you see you're naturally funny? Do you have to put in the work, or is it a nice, sweet balance?
So I feel every human being is naturally funny, just for you to put an effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Because maybe you get family problems.
No, because think about it, right?
Yeah.
People actually come out to do comedy. Because people will even argue that, see, to be funny, especially like in Nigerian setting now, it seems like a certain region of people, because you mentioned basket mouths, I could die.
From the South
If you think
region.
of Akoro, think of AY. So is it a thing? Should we be thinking, okay, you know what, the South guys are, you also are from Edo State, so like.
Yes, so that's why I said naturally, people are funny based on my perspective of where I came from, right?
Yes, so I think I used to.
Yes, because of
a lot of
the way you communicate, you just so when you step out from your zone and you communicate to other people like that, be like, you funny, but that's what we did the talk for that place. So you get a normal yams, you get. So I think, but then again, if you want to do a proper stand-up, you also have to put a lot of effort apart from being naturally funny.
Okay.
That's where the whole writing, trying to get the punchline so that the jokes can be relatable. I know say we get a lot of problems for Nigeria, so you need to make sure the jokes are worth it for you to get a good laugh.
Good laugh, very important. So now what would you say your jokes are centered around?
Okay. Life experiences though. Okay. So I usually create material based on where I am right now as a family man, going through trials and tribulations, as a man too. Like the theme of this year, High Voltage Doings, is a fool at 40 with a question mark. There's a popular
full
slang.
At 40, and then I asked you, are you 40?
Close to 40, fast approaching 40.
Fast approaching 40.
So the fear of being 40 and also being a fool
wow.
is what is motivating me doing this show.
So you're trying to
now.
Send yourself a subtle message.
Yeah, like you have to make it to reach 40 for they're going to call you fool, you get. And people don't know. So I think people don't really know that, man. I don't know. For me, let me personalize it. I fear 40.
The fear, why? So let me ask why.
Because I feel 40 is the age. I thought that you're supposed to make her. It's supposed to be stable.
It doesn't so stable.
Yeah, you're supposed to, because you can't. Okay, imagine if someone was 40 years and yes, he never married. Be like, what do you do with your life now? You know what I'm saying? So things like that. So men get pressure too. Okay. Going for the whole material and idea of the show. It's going to center around that. Try to let people understand. Say not be our photo. Say some people don't reach 40, they never marry. Now the country costs.
Now the country costs. But then again, people believe that. I mean, life is to each his own. Like, do you understand? It's not a race. Do you understand? Do you think in those lines as well?
It's not a race, but then again, there's time frame for everything.
Is there really? Because remember, I mean, the owner of McDonald's, for instance, now he started his business at 60 something.
You know, Abu.
I won't call the brand.
Okay,
yeah. He started his business at 60 something, and he made it really big, 60 something.
What if God called him before that time?
But God no call him.
But then again, you have to just find a way to at least make it before you get to 40.
Okay. I mean, everybody with their perspective, and I think I love the fact that you're able to call out jokes. So same thing. So you're putting the message out there, very important message, but then again, getting people to laugh with it as well. So now I definitely would love to be there. So give me these. So where is it going to be happening, when, and all that?
Yeah, Sunday, April 19 at Terra Culture, VI, Victoria Island, and so my show is usually 4 hours. So red carpet kicks off by 5 p.m. 6 p.m. we kick off the show with opening performances. Later 7 I'm on stage with my family and friends who will be joining me too on that very day. From Urge Baby to F.A. Worry Boy to MC Monica. To MC Casino, Samba, then also have artists performing that day
as well.
From Iblis to Check, Conga, F.A. Money. Who am I missing again?
Conga, like Conga?
Yeah, Conga. So I tried combining artists and comedians that are both 40 and those that are approaching 40.
Oh, nice.
So I have to share the same stage with me.
With you. I think it's amazing. I mean, from hearing you speak, it sounds as if a lot of work has been put, a lot of work and thought has been put into bringing this event to life. So I'll say all the best.
Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best on Sunday 19th at Terra Culture. Hopefully I'll be there cheering.
Not hopefully, you will did there.
I'll do that. I don't have a choice. Okay, we have breakfast ready for you now in the kitchen.
I've been once normally. I like when I involve me.
Let's go. You're involved. Let's go.
This one.
Because now the first question I want to say, not involve me for this one.
We don't involve you now.
Okay.
We always have some high voltage doings in this kitchen.
And I love it. Can I come next week again?
Wow.
Country hard, so any free food that we appreciate them.
Tell us what you think. Okay.
No, we might trouble if I tell you how I feel. No, it's nice.
You want to try the asun?
I think that's where I will go to. I love goat meat normally.
This one you look at with corner eye.
No, I'm a chef too.
Oh, okay.
I try to feed the ingredients.
So I oven baked the asun first. So instead of frying it or cooking it, I baked it in the oven before I now added the pepper sauce to it.
Because the ingredient inside.
Yes. So I marinated it with asun seasoning. Then I also added asun seasoning to the the pepper sauce.
Well, okay.
You like?
Tap.
You like?
Tap.
Tap. Ooh. Nice.
Wait, hope you not do this thing for late TV. I will chop and finish her.
It's nice. Thank you so much for being
Thank you so much, Belda. Thank you to everyone who joined us today on our show. It was great having you.
Yes, of course. We'll be here again tomorrow, same time, same station. Make sure you keep it locked right here. We're going out, but then again, we have Fresh Boy standing by to wrap us up. We'll see you
tomorrow.
One brother, pass it on the canteen. You make me laugh, press me money, my G. The boy, and just man, you go to before my say hello, what's it I say, hello, go home, I shoot you, come on, why me look, I'm okay. Normally bad vibes, you know, they my heart, that's all I look. I bear okay. I know go die today, make I no get tomorrow. Alone, my take carry back to sorrow. No see my nigga for there you are. Nobody deal with me when I did down, more joy alone. Can't want be Ronaldo. Only me who I go. Roll me to back. Carry me go make I the shadow. In my face, my mind don't congest, but I can't face my fears. No holiday shawty Joe, come on, she say hello. Moti test hello, go home and shoot you. Come on, why me looking? I'm okay. Normally bad vibes, you know they my heart, that's all I look. I bear okay. Say I know go die today, make I no get tomorrow. Alone, my just carry back to sorrow. No see my nigga for there you are. Nobody deal with me when I did down, more joy alone. I don't know if you die today, make I no get tomorrow.